First, let's get into the grips. So your left hand is going to be like this with your middle ring and pinky along the right long edge. Your thumb will be along the left long edge, and your index will be curled along the bottom, but we'll get to more of that in a second. And then your right hand will have your middle ring and pinky across the top short edge. Your index will be along the left long edge, and then your thumb will be all the way to the left of the back edge. When it comes to your right hand, it'll be the exact same grip as what you use for the Anaconda, which looks like this. And the tutorial for that will be in the description below. Next, you need to know how to riffle. Just like you'd use for a riffle shuffle, you need to be able to do that move right there. You're just going to be pulling up and releasing one card at a time. Now, of course, for something to be able to spin around like that, it needs a pivot point, and that is your index finger. Now, where you put this on the bottom of the deck is going to change how big or small your fan is. Now, personally, for me, I put mine about right here. Now, make sure you're not wearing anything with like really baggy sleeves here, because that'll make it extremely hard to do. And make sure you have really new cards, because any cards that have any stickiness to them is going to make it a lot more difficult. The next thing you need to know is your angle, because there's really only 3 points to this move. It's pivot point, gravity, and riffling. You already know how to riffle cards. You're working on figuring out your pivot point, so now it comes to the gravity part. If right here is perpendicular to the ground, what I do is I have it slightly slanted down toward the ground and slightly to the right. When I'm about to start mine, I'm here like this, so if I remove my top hand, this is what it looks like. And the reason for this is because of the way the cards spin. So if I'm doing this right here like this, you can clearly see which way the card spun. And the way the cards need to start spinning is the way that I'm going to move their direction. Now, one problem I had at the beginning was when I would try and do it, it'd only get to about here because my pinky and fingers would stop it. So I did 2 things to change it. Number 1 was I did raise my fingers a little bit higher and just let the bottom cards hang there, just on my finger. And that got me to about here. And then the thing that changed it after that was making sure that I riffled as many cards as fast as possible, which then gives you the look that you're looking for. Now, if you have any questions specifically about this move, leave them in the comments. And if you want to learn the Anaconda, I check it out right there, and more cardistry moves in an entire playlist right there. Now, just know that these cards right here are 10% off along with everything else in the description below, so check that out. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is CPM, signing off.